As the rain poured down outside, Samuel stared at an old photograph, remembering the pain while filled with regret to this day. His secret still hidden in the shadows. In a small town like his, most news travels fast and was usually a quiet place. While Samuel was working as a mechanic late one night alone at the shop, he received a text. "I know what you did." Memories ran through Sam's head as he became paranoid about secrets he thought were hidden. He responded to the text, "Who's this?" but the number had already been disconnected. Over the next couple of days, Sam continued to look over his shoulder and started noticing strange occurrences like his wallet being moved when he woke up, or tools going missing at the shop. Then he gets another text, "Admit the truth or else." He began distancing himself from his girlfriend and friends in fear of them being involved. A day later, he shows up to work more nervous than ever when a man and woman dressed in all black were there waiting. "Are you Samuel Marcus?" Sam responds, "No." The woman speaks up, "Sam, we know who you are. Lying is only going to make things harder for you." Sam didn't know how to respond, and by the time he choked up the words to say, the man and woman began walking to their car. He yelled to get their attention, but they ignored him. He yells again, "Who are you?" and the man looks back and says, "We're just a part of the problems you created." Sam's stomach sank down and he felt the paranoia rising in him. It was only a couple years ago he had accidentally seen something terrible, a man jumping from a window and ending himself. It was seconds later he saw another man approach him and tell him to forget what he's seen. It appeared that there was more to this jumper story. Sam told the man he's reporting him to the police when the man offered Sam $1,000 to be quiet and help move the body. Seeing the death of another human scarred Sam. As time went by, it haunted him that he never reported any of the occurrence to the police. At the time, Sam needed the money, or so he thought. Fast forward to now, and Sam just wished he'd done the right thing. He tried to return to work and focus on what the mysterious text had wanted. The next morning he woke up to a knock on his front door. When we walked to the door and opened it, nobody was there but a package. Quickly he picked it up and took it to his kitchen to open. Inside was the jumper's shirt. He recognized it immediately, covered in blood stains still. He immediately realized his fingerprints must be on it. Terrified of this getting out, he balled the shirt up with tears in his eyes. Terrified, he burned the shirt in a fire pit out back of his house. He received a call from Linda, his girlfriend, asking why he's been so distant. Trembling from the fear, he lied and said he's just been working long hours and missed her. It had been days since they've seen each other. He rushed her off the phone as he received a voicemail from an incoming call he ignored. In a muffled voice that seemed to be a woman, it said, "Sam, tell the truth or we will ruin you." With thoughts racing, he tried to call the number back. Ring, ring, no answer. As he walked back inside from the fire pit, he began to panic. He thought about who that jumper could have been. Maybe he was pushed. Sam just couldn't figure out how to hide his secret. He drove to work and the cops were there waiting. Paranoid, he pulled up and got out of his car. Walking to the officers, he asked, "Can I help you?" Officers, the cops waiting, informed him there had been a break-in at the shop and the alarm had went off, and so they were called in anonymously. Sam wondered why he didn't get an alert on his security app, but checking his phone he realized somehow he had been signed out of his account and was getting no notifications from it. The cops looked around and couldn't find any evidence on who might have broken in. Cameras were on but spray painted over, so they just saw colors. Right then Sam received another text, "Here's your chance. We own your life if you don't confess." Then Sam, so close to revealing the truth to the cops, thinking of how much better he'd feel, thought about the consequences of what could happen to him, and decided to stay quiet and look for a way to get away with his evil doings. Follow for Part 2.